應該入得。
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants. I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Perhaps I should stretch my wings again. Who knows what people are gossiping about?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another. Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None. I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
我已經冇得放嗰個咩咯喎，冇得放神道咯喎，冇裝備。
照咁哇18啊！
哇！
就1添，冇嘢。last 一個機器等咗埋啦。19緊啱啱好。
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor. Finally, the scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for? Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want? Fantastic idea. It'll suit the whole affair perfectly.
就係換個
嗰個到底係咩人？
嗰條友話自己係俾守護人拉出嚟，夾硬拉出嚟幫我哋彈歌嘅人。佢話佢爭守護人一個人情。
歌曲之王。
即係佢個稱號就係高級之王。
佢等級負1㗎佢應該係死人嚟嘅，俾守護人復活夾硬復活拉上嚟幫佢唱歌。
我見到12喎。
咦係咩？我寫等級負1嘅。
20魅力。
生命值負1，可能不準。跟住佢個 icon 係紅色嘅，已經。
Well, there he is, Gale in all his glory. I hope you're happy. The god of ambition, not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions, hmm? Who left that crown in the river? A foolish wizard could swim down and pick it up. You were looking out for him. I expected better of you. False. He was mine. Though now he belongs only to his own pride. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. See that you do. We'd love to have you. Things have been rather quiet without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Good for a get-together.
Revelry and community on the eve.
I hoped I'd see you here. I imagine this must be quite a shock. Whatever you're feeling, do not be afraid. Still me, just an
前度
improved version.
大家都係中晒版。
I told you I would, didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver, magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition. I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. I am the god of ambition, not of the consequences of ambition. Nor am I the arbiter of good or evil, for that matter. At best, those concerned with the consequences of their actions might consult with Savras, god of divination. Though these days, I doubt he'd see them coming. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mystra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning.
Ah, 都仲可以揀 間同佢一齊走啊？同佢一齊走，咁咪剩
最終結
低，
局咁樣。
咁咪剩低，算。但之前明明好似分咗手咁，喺嗰個馬戲團嗰度，一路搞住一齊走唔得成呢？試下先。
I see you won't be claiming the domain of patience in the heavens. All in good time, my love. For now, mortality has one more night of enjoyment in store.
I wasn't sold at first, but the forest is rather good for a get together. You could scream bloody murder out here and no one would ever know.
Wow, 有好多衫喎。
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Oh, I wouldn't bother you with such things during a party. And anyway, I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Come now, you don't want to be seen as a mere sequel. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword?
好中意
I write a
簽。
draft, and you can just sign your name. Better. Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and
佢就
I'd
想嚟
love
食
to
花
listen.
生。
I expect there have been other
I should
reasons
take it
which
to
I
my
was not.
just to see what the rest are up to.
He snaps the air and wiggles. He's either miming fighting a many-limbed creature or dancing.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed.
Not one juicy secret to be heard. Such a pity.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the boots.
Well, come. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
啊，話肥咗。
Fair point. I'm not quite sure this evening's refreshments will be to your tastes, but hopefully the company will make up for it. I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. I had no doubt, but I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long. Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited. Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poisoned blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
其實西信道咁臭朵，點解拍得之門入邊可以有佢個療養院喺度做生意？
None other.
係咪佢冇
The
講自己
matter of
生
her
意
faith
嘅？
and allegiances remains
但係佢啲人係好似係放到佢入去用嗰塊鏡嚟消除記憶㗎嘛。
she is still my oldest friend.
但係迎心嗰
I
陣都係
have
俾人
hopes
拐，
that
佢唔
perhaps she
係
might turn from
光明
Shah
正大做嘢
entirely
應該。
given time.
唔係啊，門口有個客人啊嘛，失咗憶㗎嘛，
That's a decision she will have to make for
即係應該
herself.
係俾佢入咗去嘅
If that day
喎，入咗去神殿嗰
I'll
度，
be ready.
跟住用鏡先會咁樣咯。除非佢連佢入去做啲咩都掂
I
埋。
don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to? Is that so? And what liberties did you decide to take, exactly? The owlbear? Are you sure he'd want to join? I'm not exactly settled anywhere right now. It could be... All right, then. It's settled. Don't be a stranger.
All this stimulating conversation leaves you hungry. To speak is not enough. You wish to
就可以揀
explore
去
the brain. Think of Shadowheart's cerebellum, which controls her dexterous hands. Any ritual caster must have a tightly commanded hindbrain.
咁恐怖嘅。
反抗下先，無啦啦諗住食人嘅，哇，都有啲難度喎。
On consuming a brain, you become one with its owner. Every memory blends with yours. What better reunion than this eternal bond? You shall dine well tonight.
你放棄咗啦咁就？
唔係啊，其實我冇放棄啊。
乜嘢？
我冇放棄，我只係失敗咗咋，我只係擲色失敗咗咋。
你冇得擲多次咩？
冇啊。
哦。
哈哈，喺守護人面前做啲咁嘅嘢，啲偈都未傾完。
我哋傾偈啫喎，點解會咁？我只係擲色失敗咗啫，我反抗失敗。
窒咗定係冇反應？
我揀不做反應嘅喎。
我揀咗啦。
但我畫面冇任何嘢撈嘅。
我已經撳咗不做反應。
哦，可能斷線冇反應。
而家反射反制緊啦。
頭先精靈睇嗰啲咧，我都唔對路啦。
係啊。
我好似斷線。我再入過。
等你入咗先喐。
呢邊要撳我先入到。
OK 好，我不做反應。
咦，佢話等待絕機接受加入請求。
啊！但我冇嘢，冇反應喎而家。
一係你要我。
好啊，等下。
我真係要打。
要咗啦，你睇下有冇？可唔可以逃避啊？啊！
你可以開不殺。
好，開不殺先。好，見到開咗啦，咁得啦。結果開完不殺之後劇情殺咁就搞笑啦。
唔出奇啊！
劇情殺全部都俾我食晒嗰度。哇！蓋爾神嚟嘅喎，打神啊！
身上冇裝備啊？點解我身上冇晒任何嘢？
啊？
你哋都係喎嘛？
我有把武器。
有武器嘅，但係就
item 冇晒。
係啊。
你冇裝咩？
有裝。
Very well。
早知唔裝個死者交談啊，冇用嘅。我至少裝個。
啦。
OK， 多謝。殺咗影心先啦，唉。
有傳師先得㗎。
唉，
真係無奈。
Fascinating. Thou hast ventured long with thy comrades, shared food, fire, and friendship, but even such adamantine bonds could not prevent thee from ruining my party.
我開咗不殺㗎咯喎。 而家要俾人殺啦嘛，俾守冇人殺啦嘛。
加有部嘢又神咗。
Shall not permit you to destroy one another after all thou accomplished. Begone.
俾人送走咗啦。
What the fuck 做緊乜嘢？
可唔可以撈翻啊？
仲慘過你邪念。
我真係有啲莫名其妙啊！
直接出字幕，慢慢來。
喂
，Hello， 聽到。
我又死咗機啦。
咩事？
有冇直播？
出字幕啊！直播嚟都冇用。
係啊，啲出字幕突然間守護人出嚟阻止我哋話唔可以俾你咁樣，係啊。
即係已經喺度 roll 緊個製作名單。
係啊。
係。
之後應該仲有嘢㗎。
哦，咁啊。
由佢撈下先。
有上講好似有交叉。
有，
我直播。
Gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
直接煮咩啦？
試下撈緊睇下撈咩話，邊一個位置？
我而家撈緊。OK， 可以對話啦。你哋睇下要唔要入返嚟？我邀返你哋先下。好，我哋繼續睇劇情啦。
Good song, good company, and good wine from the looks.
OK， 咁你唔好同醫生傾偈啦。
Very well.
我唔敢同佢傾偈已經。
搞
哇！點解精靈嘅直播好似超級雜嘅？
可能
我定係點？
可能連線唔係幾穩陣，頭先我斷線一次。
入邊得我同阿精靈兩個啫。
啊？
係咯，頭先我都見到有啲問題咯。得我同呢，得我係咯，得我同嗰個嘅。
啊！我喺度啊。
你重新邀過，有啲問題，你驚？
好啊。
而家加入就見到阿 Lin 喎。
OK 要咗啦。
係啦，有3個大神冇呢啲度。
我同佢傾下偈啦。
I hoped I'd see. I imagine this must be quite a shock.
咦？但我見唔到你，唉唔理啦。可能啲模組有啲問題啩，唔知。
I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be.
但係我開實況，我開嗰個咩啊？我開咩啊？係啦，睇先。
I can provide a rudimentary sequence of
我都見唔到有呢條啊。
咦？但係入到對話，睇到佢傾緊偈。
我開個直播啊！
我見到係光哥傾緊偈㗎。
嚇？
我係傾緊嘅，嗰個你睇佢嗰個啦，唔緊要。
I'm glad you seem well. Is that so? And what liberties did you decide?
I finished it. Using the crown. As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition. I don't recall saying that I'd given up. I can say this much for now. Mistra is welcome to her dominion. My aims are set a little higher than offering cursory blessings to just any half-decent spellcaster. I exist, not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. Precisely. Though that isn't to say I'm averse to the odd bit of direct encouragement. A whisper in the ear of a struggling artisan. A breeze to flutter the pages of a tome before a frustrated mage. A magical weapon stumbled upon by a desperate would-be hero. I am ambition incarnate. As indistinguishable from that most potent sensation as Mistra herself is from the weave. And word is spreading. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning. He's the god he deserves to be. I achieved everything we hoped I would, and still I'm not good enough for you. I came here to offer you the heavens, but I see now such an offer would be wasted. I suppose it was foolish to expect a mortal to understand. Ah, the material plane. I've almost forgotten what it's like.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not.
Goodness has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source food? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
The Gale I knew was. Unfortunately, he fell into company that turned his gaze toward foolishness. Yes, I mean you. but it would make everything so much easier. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing from his mistakes, what use were either of our protests? Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so, and I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. See that you do. Enjoy your party, dear.
Some fish heads and a stale loaf of bread just to
誒，揾卡拉傾下偈先。
I expect there have been other reunions.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Oh man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Look at them, the beauts. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be alright for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months? Every time.
咁係一擁抱又出事啊？唔係嘛？好驚喎！
Here, here. Enjoy it, soldier. She's got a knight in her, I think. Any trouble and I'll toddle back off to hell. Oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
因為我 game 入邊我係見到邪念嘅，只係左邊個角色巴冇咗。
我都係冇咗啊！我要跟住 Lily 先撳到去對話緊咯。
嗯。
Let's see what this does.
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed... Seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. It's nice to hear it. It has taken all of Orpheus's efforts to conjure my projection, and all of mine to convince him to let me come. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This... Fey Run. Shractalor. I wouldn't expect you to. The capital city of the Githzerai, an exiled people, once kin with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into two. Algish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zareth Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. I was as surprised as anyone when Orpheus spoke the order. My blade as keen as ever, but it was you who a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am a warrior of the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlaakith's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm. Soon, when the comet has risen, when the Lich Queen has crumbled to dust, I miss this place. More to the point, I miss you. I wouldn't even deny it with Vlaakith's Vorpal blade at my neck. Though, I'd rather it not come to that. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me away.
哇！啲報紙好多資訊喎，啲報紙同埋有封感謝信喺度喎，個箱嗰度。
幾正喎！
有排睇，不過睇你對話先。
Here we are. A gathering of allies at a cold campsite with no servants to attend us and few luxuries to enjoy. Ah, we could have been conquerors. Do you think of all rulers as monsters? Conquest need not end in blood and ashes. You could have built a greater world than this. I shall not dwell on the
為
past.
之上真神服務的名師刻
The
被斬殺
future。is unwritten and rich with possibility.
What？ 轉頭先睇埋
I
美索拉個
fear
嘢。
that returning to the Underdark as an apostate of Lolth would be an act of madness. Perhaps it was. If so, it is a madness that fits me well. Rebels swarm to my cause, and even if it takes centuries, I will reclaim my house in Menzoberranzan. And make the Spider Queen bleed. Naturally. A fledgling god is of little use where my plans are concerned. You may observe my works if you lack sufficient occupations of your own, but do not interfere. Unless you wish to learn how fleeting divinity can be.
但你依家係神啦咩？
Kill for a glass of
等下先，但係我個名都係住心魔啫喎。
睇報紙睇報紙。
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
「睇信先，哇，好多信喎！
I should take a tour. Just to see what the rest are up to.
但係阿傑希拉冇出聲喎，話佢係為自信心真實服務嘅明之後。傑希拉走離開隊喎。
你哈醫生有寫信喎。音譯幽影詛咒依然存在。
嗰個卡就北。
哈醫生都俾北卡住咗。
Kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
Not one juicy secret to be heard. Such a pity.
係喎，哈醫生。
Oh, I simply must have this one. It's practically.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
呢個阿拉吉係乜水嚟㗎？我已經唔記得咗佢。
個百夫長衣變成水星騎士。
阿拉吉係嗰個抽血嗰個人。
哦，真係犀利下你。
佢封上有講喎。
我就記得佢話我有啲咩血，跟住我完全回憶唔起已經。你唔講我會諗起。
咪俾你買咗。血腥藝術大師。
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed ease.
伊爾明斯特。
Well, they can't all be winners.
我希望內信喎。
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun.
睇下大魔先。誒卡拉克。夜曲。
即係希望而家住咗拉菲爾間屋。
係啊，佢之前都走嗰陣都講，佢話喺呢度，咦改裝小廁所好好住喎，應該。
咁間嘢從來都要希望之家㗎嘛。
本來就係佢間屋嚟嘅。哦，梅麗娜，我記得佢啊。
係，所以刪咗佢。
嗯。九子，睇下先啊。
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not.
Good song, good
蔡
company.
科樂。
你未同馬斯多人傾偈？
係喎，陣間同佢傾埋先，睇埋少少。
imperial plane. I've almost forgotten what it's like.
唔記得有信俾我喎。好，咦？啊，威爾我都未同佢傾添，傾埋威爾嘅先啊，斯多倫。
佢有個箱有齊隻 game 所有嘅衣服俾你着，同埋全部嘅染色劑。
嗯。
The book refuses to open.
我哋咪一齊去咗地獄咩？佢仲要問佢去邊？
I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples.
失效性界零鏡。
哦，咦又影身喎，行開啲先。
There have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
好，睇下斯多倫先，阿斯多倫去咗邊分？
餐台
見到行緊過去。
So, how are you enjoying the Hells, my dear? I assume they're darling as ever.
件衫幾華麗喎。
飛升咗啦誒。
好。我啦同個睇下先，像活生生的噩夢一樣討人喜歡。
Don't spoil the mood. We're here to have a good time, after all. Reminiscing, Cazador's mansion has become my palace, and played host to every kind of banquet and soiree and masquerade imaginable. And of course, has seen its fair share of hedonism, clandestine deals, and the occasional disappearance. Whatever it takes to build up my influence over those who matter. I'm spinning my web. Power grows slowly, but I have nothing but time now. Oh, I wouldn't say ruler. Any old fool can sit on the throne. I would be more of a puppet master. For all my freedom to walk in the sun, it's still much more fun to pull the strings of power from the shadows. But the important thing is I am doing wonderfully. Finally having a life that's worth living. And who knows what's next? There's an entire world out there, ready for the taking. Perhaps the next time we meet, we'll have grander conquests to toast. I did miss you, you know. there is a sense of loneliness that comes with power. We did share a wonderful adventure, you and I. A pity to see it end in some ways. But we have great new lives stretching out before us, and great new adventures to go on. I will never forget the time we spent together, though. And I know you'll never forget me. Until next time, darling.
I fear I am becoming accustomed to the taste of sun-fed plants.
好，咁應該大致上就都傾晒啦，佢哋個個都。
守護人。
哦，OK。
不過守護人嗰度寫住係結束冒險嘅。解離術卷軸，死亡法則。
可以成日同影心傾多次嘅。
好。
誒，守護人隔離仲有一本書喎，記錄咗一堆嘢。
守護人隔離啊，睇下先。
台面有一本書咯。
好。
呢度。
好。
自然靈魂之書嗰個。
嗯。
跟住同埋呢一本阿羅個幫你為你作嗰本書。特別，你可以同影心再傾偈。
嗯。睇下有冇得 save 先。
隻狗有冇傾過啊？
隻狗傾咗啊，咪就係摸下佢咯。好，我儲存咗啦，唉，咁啊唔使再傾多次啦，如果打嘢都。
Scratch yaps a request you know well. Fetch.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. Honestly.
點解淨係佢先咁慘嘅，要食咗佢？
佢特別香。係啊，我而家都好驚佢哋去擁抱下佢，突然間會發癲。
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
同埋我揀咗讀咧，我揀啲可能
Same. In fact, I found a nice meadow not far from where I live now. Every now and again, I'll spend the night there. For old time's sake. I'm glad you seem well. Truly. I had no doubt, but I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Must I? You presume a great deal. I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all. I'm glad you two have each other. Hell, I'd be almost tempted to come along if you'd have me. Perhaps if your adventures ever lead you out of Avernus permanently. Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but at least it brought us together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves. I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
會啊
Don't be a
首
stranger.
先都係離開咗先。
，OK 啊。我覺得佢係咪因為我提咗啲咩食譜啊嗰啲嘢，跟住佢就發癲咧？
咦，阿斯頓變咗隻蝙蝠嘅，
係？
做咩啊？捉佢傾下偈。
Well, my first and oldest friend. The last 6 months have been kind to you. A soul after my own heart. But I am glad to see you're living life to the fullest. Cazador's man, and of course, I'm spinning my web. Power grows slow, rather wonderful. They're the kind of friends that would... But the important thing... And who knows what's next? We did... But I will... Until next...
問下守墓人咯。
Thing I fear is the ever-growing size of your ego, Gale.
Hurts to be so misunderstood by my oldest friend.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was...
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate.
咦？哎呀，咁啊，咁啊，我可唔可以等佢飲啖先？我行開，我同隻狗或者同個咩傾下偈先。睇下先。狗狗喺邊？睇下先。
I would kill for a glass of Ulava wine.
Oh, boy! Is it lovely to sniff you again? I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you. Do you even have to ask? You always know just how to do it.
但係身上冇角波喎。
Other reunions to which I...
同埋地區同傾偈。
哦，一同傾咗偈啦，係啦。覺得叫我摸下佢啊，好開心咁樣咯。
哦。
好，咁啊，同翻守墓人傾偈先，睇下啲咩對話先。啊！哎呀，頭先明明有嘢同佢傾噶，跟住而家唔見咗晒啲對話添。
Yes, what indeed?
哎呀！
其他人同佢傾咯，應該有得傾。我傾。
This one, thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again.
我俾你多咗一個選項，就係我有嗰個咩，就係俾多謝佢俾咗個新生命我咁樣咯。
哦，唔緊要，你照揀。
咁啊。
誒 Lily 揀。
我揀咗噶啦喎。
睇唔到。
我揀咗3。
If thou could only see the paths of fate untaken, thy mind would surely break. Be glad of thy chosen path. It is, after all, thine. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
應該出發啲畫面嘅節奏。
咦？但係冇喎。
有人未撳？
撳咗啦。但係你呢條魔冇噶嘛？
係，我覺得應該 Lily 筆咗。
試下揾另一個人撳。
嗯。
頭先係 Lily 撳定係邊個撳啊？
係咯，呢條魔冇個掣。
咁 Lily 撳，跟住我哋再撳。
頭先咪 Lily 撳。
係咩？
撳多次咯。
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
你哋冇選項啊？而家
有撳咗。
我撳咗 yes 啦。
撳咗啦。
我冇嘢選項撳出嚟。
即係有筆咗。
咁啊
save 咗重開咯。
low save 會唔會連個筆都 save 埋啊？
你本身算我哋走都會自動 save 噶啦，都係一世噶啦，唔緊
要。唔係重開都好嘅。
諗住再入就諗住。試一試，再入咯。咦？冇得俾我撳再入喎。
咪翻住算單最撈過咯。
好啦。
有冇腰度？
加油 ！OK， 腰埋你啦。
齊隻。
咁啊，再傾多次。
Yes, what indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen.
咦？唔係嘛？
咩啊？
我已經撳咗話咩咯？俾我咩
？What indeed? Prick.
你試過一個玩家未能㗎嘛？
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Yes. What in?
彈即刻彈到會。
誒得啦，OK 啊，我可以撳結束啊呢個。
我都撳咗 yes 啦。
但我冇嘢撳咯。
咦？
Yes. What indeed?
我都撳咗結束㗎啦，今次。啊得啦。
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
上面條友仲喺度跳緊。但係啲心魔想吸引心究竟咩結局咧？黐線！
係咪要試多次啊？不過我覺得佢嗰個好似係，我覺得係因為我揀咗同啲食譜啊或者乜嘢有關嘅嘢，跟住佢就突然間發癲。
Gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not know? Thou soughtst to didst think gods thou the supplicant, the wimp, the death fell I over vermin away.
呢個我頭先睇咗啊。
係啊。
嗯。
頭先 Lily 嗰陣都係咁一樣。
好。
即係你個決心魔失控，就係影響你個結